Medical technology is advancing rapidly, and physicians today expect this technology to provide them with the means to enhance the quality of care to their patients. With this in mind, Abaxis Incorporated has developed the new Piccolo Express Chemistry Analyzer to meet the clinician's needs to provide laboratory diagnostics for their patients in minutes. This video presentation is designed to instruct you on the basic operation and installation of the Piccolo Express. Remember, an Abaxis representative is also available to guide you through the process at 1-800-822-2947. Always refer to the operator's manual and guide to laboratory quality compliance for details. I recommend that you first watch this video in its entirety, and then if you need, you can use the chapter function on this DVD to go back to individual areas of instruction to refresh your memory. Also, please feel free to hit pause at any time to take notes. Let's begin by showing you everything that comes included with your Piccolo Express. Some of these items may have been shipped separately, but everything I describe will be needed to get started on the Piccolo Express. First, aside from this DVD, make sure you have all of the necessary training documents, reagents, materials, and the Piccolo Express Analyzer. Locate the warranty card, fill it out, and send it to Abaxis within 10 days of receiving your Piccolo Express Analyzer. This ensures that your Piccolo Express receives the full benefits of its manufacturer's warranty. The Piccolo is a compact analyzer with a recessed handle on top for convenience in moving it from one location to another. Before placing the Piccolo in the desired location, be sure to check that it is on a level surface, free of vibration and sudden jolts, and is located in an ambient operating temperature, 15 to 32 degrees Celsius, 59 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure it is not placed near a sunny window or another heat source, and that the area is free of hair, dust, or other contaminants, keeping in mind that it must be at least 6 inches from the wall for access to the power connection and USB ports. On the back of the Piccolo Express is your power supply connection, along with USB data ports. Use the top USB port for connecting to a computer. The other USB ports are for connecting printer, keyboard, or other peripheral devices. See your operator's manual for connecting to an external computer for details. Located on top is a printer that automatically prints patient results and quality control data on an adhesive-backed thermal paper. The power supply comes with 2 cords. The one with the attached power converter plugs into a surge protector, which is plugged into a 100 to 240 volt AC electrical outlet. The other cord plugs into the power converter cord and into the power supply input on the back of the Piccolo. The analyzer power is turned on and off by pressing the power button on the front of the instrument. When using this button, the power should only be turned off if the drawer is closed and there is no disc in the analyzer. On the front of the Piccolo is a VGA touch display screen that will provide you with prompts for operating the analyzer and will allow you to see the data that you input. After the start button is pressed, the Piccolo will then perform a self-test. You will see the analyzer boot up that will have the software version on the top of the screen and a performing IQC progression bar on the bottom. A progression warming bar will show on the screen while the Piccolo reaches operating temperature. When the analyzer is ready for use, the Analyze button is displayed on the screen, along with a file folder icon and an analyzer options icon. Just below the display, on the front panel of the Piccolo Express, is the reagent disk tray. The drawer opens or closes by pressing Analyze or Close on the touch screen. Closing a drawer containing a reagent disk initiates an analysis. When the Piccolo Express is turned on for the first time, the date and time are factory preset to Pacific time. The correct date and time must be set. This is very important for referencing specific results and for running controls. This also allows the Piccolo Express to accurately read the expiration date encoded onto the reagent disk. To change the date and time, press the Settings icon from the home screen. A series of icons will be displayed. Press the clock icon on the top of the display. Using the arrow keys, enter the time. You may also select the time format, 12 or 24 hours, and 0 the seconds on this screen. When done setting the time, push the Date button on the lower edge of the screen. Using the arrows, set the date. When finished, push the Done button. This will bring you back to the original setup screen. Pushing Home now or at any time returns the user to the Analyze screen. Throughout the various menus, there are information icons that provide simple instructions. Operating functions are accessed through various icons on the touchscreen, as well as specific keys that appear automatically on the touchscreen according to the actions you perform. Here, the operator uses the 10 numbers on the touchscreen to input values and patient and operator identification numbers. The left and right arrow touchscreen keys move the display cursor forward or backward to change a number on the display. The right arrow key functions as a dash when entering a patient identification number. The left arrow key functions as a backspace. Use the up and down arrow keys to scroll through a displayed list of items or to increase or decrease a displayed value. You can press back on the touchscreen to cancel a choice you've made and return to the previous screen, or to simply move backward through a series of screens in a procedure until you reach the screen you want. Your Piccolo Express allows you to choose between two convenient printing options, the internal printer or an external USB printer. Your Piccolo also includes a number of optional data entry functions that can be used to enter more detailed information about samples, such as age and gender. The analyzer can be configured to use some or all of these functions as needed. To configure your advanced functions to best meet your needs, consult your operator's manual. Now we're ready to begin. I'm going to show you how to run a patient sample on the Piccolo Express. This procedural knowledge will help you to verify method performance specifications as evidence of accuracy, precision, and reportable range. Before you can report patient results, always follow the standard universal precautions when working with blood product samples. Use disposable laboratory gloves when handling reagents and blood. Let's start with the sample itself. The Piccolo Express can accurately analyze lithium heparinized whole blood, serum, or plasma. Only lithium heparin anticoagulant should be used with the Piccolo Express. Next, let's examine the reagent disk. All reagent disks must be refrigerated and stored at a temperature between 36 and 46 degrees Fahrenheit or between 2 and 8 degrees Celsius. Disks can be used directly from the refrigerator. Prolonged time at room temperature can cause suppression of chemistries and disk cancellations. Do not expose disks in or out of pouches to temperatures higher than 32 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Inspect the unopened foil pouch for tears and punctures. Do not use a disc from a damaged pouch. Tear open the disc pouch at the notch on the edge of the package. The disc must be used within 20 minutes after opening the pouch. Do not refrigerate a disc after opening the pouch. Always handle the disc with gloves and be sure not to touch the surface of the disc to avoid contamination or fingerprints from getting on the disc. After removing the disc from its pouch, hold the disc by its sides and examine the disc for any visible scratches, cracks, or imperfections. If you notice any of these things, discard the disc and use a new one. Never use a disc that has been dropped. Each disc contains all of the necessary pre-measured reagents to perform the steps required to turn a few drops of lithium heparinized whole blood, serum, or plasma into a complete panel of chemistry results. Located on the perimeter of the reagent disc are the chemistry beads for the different analytes, depending on the panel, and reagent beads used for IQC. For quality assurance and to assist in the IQC, each disc contains a barcode that is on the outermost ring of the top surface of the disc. This barcode provides the analyzer with calibration specifications, the reagent disc type, lot number, and the disk expiration date. There are 3 arrows molded onto